Hey YouTube, it's Jeremy. Today I'm going to be assembling the Mist King Advanced Mist King. So I have parts of it laid out. We will pull out more parts as we get to there. Things I've done before this video is I've drilled all of my cages for the mister nozzles. I've also drilled and installed the bulkhead into my bucket. You can see from the inside, it's in the bucket. Important part about drilling this, you want to do about 1 inch above the bottom of the bucket. This gives you room on the inside to crank the nut tight so you don't have any leaks. Okay, from here we are going to install this valve. This way you can shut it off or turn it on. We're going to install it about right here. So I'm needing to take my 3/8 flex pipe. I need to cut it. Now when cutting this flex pipe, don't take scissors and cut it. You will pinch it and it won't be a clean cut. What you want to do is take a razor blade, a sharp one, and you're going to just push straight down to cut through it.
Do something underneath.
So you see how clean a cut that is on both sides. It's not pinched, it's straight down. They also make a tool that you can put in and pinch it and it cuts it. Okay, for inserting it into the bucket, into the bulkhead, you're gonna push it. Just because it's in there and like it doesn't come out very easily doesn't mean it's all the way in. You wanna push it further and you'll feel it kind of go through a gasket, and that's when it's fully in. Okay, to remove these, don't yank to pull it out. What you're gonna do is you're gonna push on this, so push it in, then it pulls out. Okay, so those are some basic tips. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna install this. I purchased a zip drip system. It goes next, and then we're going to connect it to the pump. Alright, so I've installed all the tubing up to the pump. Make sure you test the bulkhead on your water reservoir. It'd be really sad to get it all hooked up and then to have the leak way down here. You know, test as you go. Just make sure that you're getting all those tubing all the way in to each point. Okay, next we will be installing all of the mister heads into the back of the cages and onto the top. And we'll get that all piped, and then we will connect both systems, both the cages to the bucket and the pump, all in one unit. Alright, so on my two big gecko cages, I put double mister nozzles on it. I've connected it through here. This one has just a 90. These are T, T, T. This will connect to another T that will be a 3/8 inch flex piping. So now I'll work on the small baby cages. So you can see the Mist King's plugged in at the top. I have a T valve right there, and that goes off to a smaller pipe. I've plugged into that pipe. It goes through there, and it goes down, connecting to the bucket and the pump. So now I need to go up through one of those holes, through here, and the other cage is going to go right here. Alright, so all of them have T's except for these two end ones, which is a 90. Over here I'm going to have the big pipe coming up, connecting here, these connect into there, and then running across. Okay, let me cut all that piping and we'll connect it all up and then get it placed over on the shelf. Alright, so I have it all plumbed up to this. And there are 2 separate rows. It's looking good. Then we're gonna install it here. Maybe go through this hole down here and connect it with there, and we are almost done. Okay, so I got the plumbing hooked up. Both tanks are connected to each other. So now what I need to do is work on the wiring and then set up the timer. So timer, I think I'm going to install the timer right in this area. So that way when I'm looking at the cages, I kind of get a general idea of what's going on. Okay, it dawned on me that I didn't add a connection for the zip drip line, so I added that. It goes across, down along the wall, and it connects. Then I've connected all the wiring, runs across the floor, and I have it velcroed on the back to this cabinet. Alright, so now I just need to get some water in the barrel and then we'll do a test. Although the Mist King doesn't look as nice as the Exoterra Monsoon as far as like the box setup, it does look pretty professional in the cage area, and overall I'm pretty impressed with it, the quality of parts, the quality of the pump, and I'm excited for being able to use it with geckos. Now this part's not part of the Monsoon or the Mist King, but I have added it. It is just like one of these sensors here, but it sits on this piece of foam that I've cut out. It has this little stick that goes through it, and this stick can sense level of water. So this floats, and it will let me know when my reservoir runs dry. So I'll just stick it in there, and it should let me know that, hey, you need more water. Kind of a cool little system. That way I never run out of water, and I can monitor it just like everything else. Alright guys, I've had this system set up for a little while now, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick walkthrough of how it works, what I like about it, and what I don't like about it. So if I need to change the time, I just hit the clock and then up and down. I can so I can change it from Tuesday by scrolling up or down, and it will go through the weeks or the days of the week. Let me show you. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I hit the clock again. I can change the hours, change the minute. I can even change the second, but I don't want to do that. I can change it from auto to on, or change it to off. That's great, but I found in my cages, if I run it for anything longer than like 5 seconds, I tend to flood the cage. So I don't do that because it takes too long to adjust this. So let me change it back to auto. Okay, so I have program 0. I have it going every day of the week. It does it at 8 p.m. for 6 minutes or for 6 seconds. If I need to change that, let me zoom in so you guys can see. Let me go back. I can hit set or the clock. I can bump up or down to change the time. I can hit the clock again, go to the minutes, seconds. I can do 1 hour, 2 hours. I can go up to, I think, 12 hours, maybe more, but that'd be a lot of misting. Do however many minutes or seconds, and then you hit set to lock it in. So I also have it going off at 8 a.m. every day of the week. I also have it going off at 2 p.m. For 6 seconds every day of the week. So, but you can have, right here in the program, you can have, I believe, 10 different programs with different amount of seconds on each one. So that's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of that. I've liked the setup. It's worked really well, and I think the geckos are liking it. Alright guys, if you like this setting up of the Mist King Advanced Mist King, like and subscribe. Tell me what you guys want to see, and I will film it and show you next time.